Well, yesterday the Delhi Assembly started on a stormy note as the newly formed BJP government outlined its ambitious agenda, including the tabling of the CAG report. The MLAs took oath and the House elected Vijendra Gupta as the new Speaker of the House. But today, all eyes will be on the tabling of the 14 pending CAG reports on the performance of the previous Aam Aadmi Party government. Now, this is slated to take place today after LG VK Saksena's address. Now, the ruling party, that is BJP, has claimed that reports that were due to be tabled since 2017 will expose Aam Aadmi Party's corrupt practices. Chief Minister Rekha Gupta has also said that Aam Aadmi Party leaders, a lot of them will be exposed by this. The Aam Aadmi Party has refuted the allegation, saying that CAG was working as the unit of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Atishi, who is the former Chief Minister of the National Capital, she upped the attack on the Bharatiya Janata Party by saying that she had already sent the reports to the Speaker as the Chief Minister, and BJP's claim that they were tabling them is an attempt to mislead the people of the National Capital. Have a look.
वो सारी काम जो दिल्ली की जनता के लिए होने हैं, जो दिल्ली की जनता के अधिकार हैं, वहां से शुरुआत होगी। और इस सदन में जो सबसे महत्वपूर्ण बात आने वाली है, जो हमने कही थी कि पहले ही सदन में CAG की रिपोर्ट हम सदन के पटल पे रखेंगे। जनता की गाढ़ी खून पसीने की कमाई, जिसका पिछली सरकारों ने दुरुपयोग किया, एक एक रुपए का हिसाब जनता को देना होगा।
जो CAG की रिपोर्ट्स हैं, उन CAG की रिपोर्ट्स को मैंने बतौर मुख्यमंत्री स्पीकर साहब को भेजा है। तो ये जो फैलाया जा रहा है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने निर्णय लिया है, ये CAG रिपोर्ट्स चुनाव से पहले ही दिल्ली विधानसभा एक सील्ड एनवेलप में चली गई थी। ये CAG रिपोर्ट्स पहले हाउस में प्रस्तुत होनी ही थी। तो इसलिए भारतीय जनता पार्टी जो ये भ्रम फैलाने की कोशिश कर रही है कि उन्होंने फैसला लिया है, वो रिपोर्ट्स प्रस्तुत करेंगे, ये बिल्कुल भ्रामक है।
Well, the Bharatiya Janata Party says that the CAG report will expose the Aam Aadmi Party leaders. Now, we have a scoop on what CAG report can include. Now, this can include the review of the state finance as well as infra, as well as what we are learning. It could also include review of the state finances, the health, infra, vehicular pollution, liquor regulation and the functioning of the Delhi Transport Corporation, among many other things. So, today the CAG report will be tabled by the Bharatiya Janata Party, the ruling party, in the Delhi Assembly. Let me go across to my colleague Isha, who joins us live in the broadcast with more details. She's the one who tracks the Delhi government and Delhi Assembly very closely. Isha, showdown expected in the Delhi Assembly today. The CAG report will be tabled today. What all is expected there?
Right, Akanksha. So around today, 11 a.m., the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi, VK Saxena, will be delivering his address in the Assembly, and after that, the CAG reports will be tabled. In fact, yesterday, even before the session could begin, it was day one, and it was a stormy start. The Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP started bickering with each other over the issue of allegedly removing portraits of Ambedkar and Gandhi. But today, what we're finding out from our sources is that these reports, the BJP is saying, are explosive and will showcase all the corrupt practices that the Aam Aadmi Party was involved in. While the Aam Aadmi Party on the other side has claimed I apologize, the Aam Aadmi Party has claimed that the BJP has absolutely no substance to their matter, and that Atishi was the one who went and gave the CAG reports. But again, the question is that if she had the CAG reports for so long, why were they not tabled? And definitely the CAG reports are expected to speak about a lot of schemes that the Aam Aadmi Party had promised. So it seems like a difficult day for the Aam Aadmi Party because the CAG reports aren't seeming friendly to them.
Well, absolutely. So, showdown expected in the Delhi Assembly today, and not just this. In fact, yesterday, high drama unfolded at the Assembly with Aam Aadmi Party's MLA protesting outside the Chief Minister's office, demanding rollout of rupees 2,500 for women's scheme. Now, the opposition MLAs, they raised placards questioning when will this money be paid to the people of the national capital, while the former Chief Minister of Delhi, Atishi, met with the Chief Minister demanding that BJP immediately implement the poll promises made by them during the campaigning. Now, as far as Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned, they were quick to counter the Aam Aadmi Party, claiming that this was just a drama to divert the attention from the key issues, and also assured that Rekha Gupta government is committed to fulfilling all the poll promises that were made to the people of the national capital. Have a look.
मोदी जी ने गारंटी दी थी कि पहली कैबिनेट के बैठक में 2500 रुपए की सम्मान राशि दिल्ली की हर महिला को देने की स्कीम पास होगी। पहली कैबिनेट खत्म हो गई और मोदी जी की गारंटी झूठी साबित हो गई। मोदी जी ने यह भी कहा था कि 8 मार्च तक दिल्ली की हर महिला के खाते में 2500 रुपए की पहली किश्त आ जाएगी। तो हम मुख्यमंत्री से मिलकर आए हैं और हमने उनसे ये डिमांड रखी है, एक मजबूत विपक्ष होने के नाते, दिल्ली के लोगों की आवाज सदन तक पहुंचाने के नाते, कि दिल्ली की महिलाएं इंतजार कर रही हैं कि 8 मार्च को पहली किश्त जरूर आएगी।
मैं सभी दिल्ली वासियों को ये विश्वास के साथ मैं कहना चाहता हूं कि आपकी जो आशाएं थी और जो आपका विश्वास था, उस पर हमारी सरकार बिल्कुल खरी उतरेगी और हम दिल्ली को, मैं कोई ये दावा नहीं करता कि लंदन बनाएंगे, पेरिस बनाएंगे, मगर हम एक अच्छी सुंदर विकसित राजधानी के रूप में विकसित करेंगे। गांव में, कॉलोनियों में, झुग्गियों में जो विकास की कमी है उसको पूरा करेंगे।
Now, there's also a new flashpoint that has emerged between the Aam Aadmi Party and the Bharatiya Janata Party regarding the portraits of Bhagat Singh and Ambedkar. Now, political conflict has erupted between after, in fact, the Aam Aadmi Party claimed that the BJP-led Delhi government replaced the portrait of Ambedkar and Bhagat Singh with those of Mahatma Gandhi, President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the Chief Minister's office. Now, in response to this, the Bharatiya Janata Party has labelled the Aam Aadmi Party's claim as misinformation, posting, in fact, a photo of the Delhi Chief Minister's office that shows portrait of both the icons placed in different locations. Listen in to the war of words.
अपने भ्रष्टाचार को, अपनी कारगुजारियों को बाबा साहब के पीछे, आदरणीय हमारे शहीद भगत सिंह जी के पीछे छिपाने का ये इनका प्रपंच है। आप खुद स्वयं इस कमरे में हैं। जो सरकार के हेड हैं, क्या उनकी तस्वीर नहीं लगनी चाहिए? देश की राष्ट्रपति की तस्वीर क्या नहीं लगनी चाहिए? क्या देश राष्ट्र के पिता कहे जाने वाले महात्मा गांधी जी की तस्वीर नहीं लगनी चाहिए? भगत सिंह जी, बाबा साहब, सब हमारे देश के वो परोधा हैं जो हमारे लिए पूजनीय हैं, आदरणीय हैं और मार्गदर्शक है। तो ये कमरा दिल्ली की मुख्यमंत्री का है और हमने सरकार के हेड के नाते उनको स्थान दिया है और इनकी बातों का जवाब देना मेरा काम नहीं है। मैं जनता के प्रति जवाबदेह हूं।
भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने दिल्ली सचिवालय से, मुख्यमंत्री के कार्यालय से बाबा साहब भीमराव अंबेडकर की फोटो हटाकर उस स्थान पर प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की फोटो लगा दी। भारतीय जनता पार्टी इस बात का तो जवाब दे कि क्यों उन्होंने बाबा साहब भीमराव अंबेडकर की फोटो हटा के मोदी जी की फोटो लगाई। क्या वो ये मानते हैं कि बाबा साहब भीमराव अंबेडकर से बड़े हैं नरेंद्र मोदी जी? सबसे पहले भारतीय जनता पार्टी को इस सवाल का जवाब देना होगा और बाबा साहब भीमराव अंबेडकर की फोटो फिर से वहां लगानी है।
So this right here is the new flashpoint between the Aam Aadmi Party and the Bharatiya Janata Party, but BJP has now slammed the Aam Aadmi Party for the hypocrisy. They have said that the accused in liquor policy case were in fact equated to Ambedkar and also Bhagwan, and also these icons were in fact compared to the accused in the liquor gate cases. The counter that has come from the Bharatiya Janata Party as far as this entire controversy is concerned. The Aam Aadmi Party says that the portraits were replaced with that of Mahatma Gandhi, President and the Prime Minister. But now the Bharatiya Janata Party says that in fact they have not been removed, but they have been moved to a different place in that room only. So this is in fact the huge flashpoint between the Aam Aadmi Party and the Bharatiya Janata Party as far as the portrait war is concerned. And a lot of Bharatiya Janata Party leaders are reacting to this. They are saying that photos have not been removed. They have been shifted to some other place in that room only. They have said that they have in fact said that this is the hypocrisy of the Aam Aadmi Party, because in the past they have equated the accused in the liquor gate policy case with these icons as well. So this is the latest flashpoint. Here is one of the tweets that has been made by BJP leader Amit Malviya. He said that when Arvind Kejriwal's wife Sunita Kejriwal put up the picture of the husband who was jailed in the liquor scam on par with Baba Saheb Ambedkar and Bhagat Singh, the entire Dalit and Sikh community was insulted that day. It's the result was seen in the Delhi election and will be seen in Punjab too. So this is what Amit Malviya has said as far as this poster or portrait war is concerned. He also went on to say, एक बात साफ है, इस तरह की बेबुनियाद आरोप लगाकर आतिशी मार लेना अरविंद केजरीवाल और आम आदमी पार्टी के अंत का अपना अंत लिख रही है. So this is a big claim that has been made by the Bharatiya Janata Party as far as the portrait war is concerned. Aam Aadmi Party says that the portraits have been removed. Bharatiya Janata Party says that they have not been removed. They have been put on some other wall. Let me go across to my colleague Isha, who joins us live in the broadcast. Isha, so a big claim coming from the Aam Aadmi Party that the portraits have been removed, and this is the insult of the icons.
Right, Akanksha, I will tell you the sequence of events that took place yesterday. Atishi and her MLAs of the Aam Aadmi Party barged into the office of the Chief Minister in the afternoon, and they barged in with posters of demanding 2,500. When they came out, they spoke about the poster, they spoke about how Rekha Gupta has not promised them about 2,500, and they left. But later, when Atishi was asked to deliver a congratulations message to the Speaker, she did congratulate the Speaker, and then she moved on to stating that that this is absolutely anti-Dalit and anti-Sikh of the BJP. In fact, Rekha Gupta has, of course, fact-checked and countered her claim as well by asking the cameras to pan around her office. And not just that, we did go to the cabin of Vijender Gupta, who has been elected as the Speaker as well, and he also asked us to see the same thing. He also showed us that the portraits of Bhagat Singh and Baba Saheb Ambedkar have not been removed. They've only been moved around. And the Aam Aadmi Party has absolutely no issues to focus on right now. So they're making issues out of non-issues is what the BJP has been alleging. In fact, this is snowballed into a major political row. But the BJP has been stating that the Aam Aadmi Party is just making an issue, and that the BJP is not an anti-Sikh or an anti-Dalit party. But also, Akanksha, interestingly, we spoke to Arvinder Singh Lovely, who is a Sikh leader of the Bharatiya Janata Party. He was a pro-tem speaker yesterday, and he said that he is a Sikh in his community, very much aligns with the BJP. So and what the thought process is. So the Aam Aadmi Party's claims lying flat right now, but photos definitely, if not removed, have been moved.
Well, absolutely. This is the Bharatiya Janata Party. This is what they are saying, that photos have not been removed. They have been shifted to some other place in that specific room only. Thank you, Isha, for all the details. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this with this, a short break.